Your left back just picked up the ball. He did not go wide. He did not hug the touchline. He walked straight into the middle of the pitch, into midfield. And your first thought was, what is he doing there? Here is the answer. He is doing exactly what Pep Guardiola told him to do. And once you understand why, you will never watch a football match the same way again. For most of football history, fullbacks had one job: stay wide, defend your flank, occasionally sprint forward and cross the ball. That was it. The left back stayed left. The right back stayed right. Nobody questioned it. Then Pep Guardiola looked at that system and decided it was wasteful. Here's the problem he saw. When both fullbacks hug the touchline, your midfield has a numbers problem. 2 central midfielders against 3 or 4 opponents. You are outnumbered in the most important part of the pitch before the game even starts. Guardiola needed another body in the middle. He did not sign one. He already had one: his fullback. This is what Guardiola did. Instead of sending his fullback wide, he told him to tuck inside. Step into central midfield when the team has the ball. Now you have 3 players in the middle instead of 2. The opponent suddenly has a problem. Do they send a midfielder to follow the fullback? If they do, they leave a gap somewhere else. Do they ignore him? If they do, he is free. There is no good answer. That is the point. The winger stays wide and stretches the pitch. The fullback stays central and controls the midfield. 2 players, 2 completely different jobs, in positions they were not supposed to be in. Guardiola first did this at Bayern Munich in 2013. He had Philipp Lahm, a right back, playing as a central midfielder in every single game. Lahm was so good at it that opposing teams spent entire seasons trying to figure out how to stop it. Most of them never did. Here is what the inverted fullback actually solves. Problem 1. You are being pressed high. The opponent sends 2 forwards to pressure your goalkeeper and center backs. With a traditional fullback out wide, there is nowhere easy to pass. With an inverted fullback tucked inside, there is a free man in midfield. The press breaks immediately. Problem 2. You want to attack, but your midfield is congested. The inverted fullback drops into a pocket of space between the lines. He receives. He turns. He plays forward. Suddenly, your attacking midfielders can push higher, because the defensive work below them is already covered. Problem 3. You lose the ball on the counter. A traditional overlapping fullback is 50 meters up the pitch. The inverted fullback is already central. He is already in position to defend. 1 player, solving 3 problems. At the same time, this is why every top team in the world now has one. Arsenal have Ben White. Liverpool had Trent Alexander-Arnold. Spain use it at the World Cup. Brazil use it. Even teams that have never heard of Guardiola use it, because the results speak for themselves. It is not perfect. When the fullback tucks inside, the space he left on the wing is open. If you lose the ball and the opponent switches play fast, that flank is exposed. This is why it only works with specific players. They need to read the game fast enough to know when to invert and when to hold wide. Philipp Lahm could do it. João Cancelo could do it. Trent Alexander-Arnold made a career of it. The average fullback cannot, which is why teams that try it without the right player look completely lost. A fullback who plays in midfield. It sounds wrong. It breaks every rule about positions that football taught you. But that is exactly why it works. The opponent expects your fullback to stay wide. Guardiola knew that, and he used it against them. Subscribe, because football makes a lot more sense when someone actually explains it.